Alright, hi guys. So for today's first part of this week, for this session, we're going to work on determiners. And we're going to divide. I'm going to be dividing these contents in sections. Section A, and Section B. So let's start. What are determiners? They're words you probably heard before. We have a, and, the, or the numbers like to, this, his, and a little. And they are used, or they are called determiners because they are part of a noun phrase. They work with nouns pretty much, right? Because they provide you with different qualities of nouns. That's why we call them determiners. They can identify new information for the listener, like in this one, right? I read an interesting article. Yeah, the determiner, you got your noun, right? So if you see, the determiner is providing information about the article. It's telling you how many, right? It's telling you if it is singular or if it is plural. They can also identify information about something you already know. In the previous one, here, this is the first time you listened about the interesting article. That's why you're using this indefinite article, and. But in this case, if you say, I read the article you recommended, it's because this is not the first time the listener listens or hears about the article. That's why now we can use the definite article. They can also provide with possession, or are used to identify possession, like in this case. Possessive. This is a possessive adjective. I don't want you to be confused because this looks very similar to having it and the verb is, for it is contracted, right? But this is a determiner. Why is it a determiner? Once more, and to know if it is a determiner, you need to check if it's working with a noun. Remember, this is just a general view of determiners. Then we're going to go one by one. They can tell you about quantities or amount, right? I need a little help, right? Determiners can also identify information we want to point to or focus attention on. I'm nervous and I hate this feeling. So these are just the categories, right? We have here the demonstratives, here we have quantifiers, we have definite and indefinite articles. So all of those groups are considered to be determiners. Now, a singular noun, countable noun, always needs determiners. Always, always, always. I have a new computer, right? You cannot say I have new computer. There's something that is gonna be missing there. Be careful about that part. And she's my best friend, right? You have a determiner, a possessive in this case, right? Giving you information about best friend. Now, plural countable nouns and uncountable can be used without a determiner. For example, college students need time to explore new ideas. Now, something that I want you to be careful is that we tend to use determiner the, right, too much in Spanish, and we try to transfer that into English, which is not possible. Not in every single case we are going to need this article. But in the next couple of clips, I'm going to show you how we can actually use that article.